Hello, my beautiful fur family. Kylie the groomer. We have oh my darling, look at this. We've got Bailey here today. She's gonna have a groom. Bailey is a very senior doggy. Yes, you are. Definitely on the older side. She is very much in need of a groom. So she has bladder incontinence or urinary incontinence. So she's having wee accidents and things like that. So we're gonna do a sanitary area tidy to get rid of all the excess hair around that area that's holding everything in. Senior dogs can be really tricky to groom. One, because they're generally quite arthritic, and moving them around and lifting their legs and things like that can be painful, so you do have to be careful there. And two, because they just don't have a lot of tolerance. They're like older humans as well. They'll kind of just tell you to get lost when they've had enough. So we want to work kind of quickly and get things done, but we also want to take it slow so that we're not moving anything too fast and putting any of her joints out or making her uncomfortable. So here is a quick peek at, she's got her paws up, look at that. She's very sweet, she's incredibly sweet, but there is a lot of shedding in this doggy here. So if you have a look here, this is all just going to come out in great big clumps. So I have a runner bath. We've got some De-shed shampoo, some clarifying shampoo, just to break down any of those oils and sort of greasy underlying coat. Oh, we got some big mats back here, some big tangles. So we'll get her in the bath and just start that de-shedding process to get all that hair out, I reckon. Hey, good girl, you ready? You ready? She's like, nah, I want to go to bed and have a nap. All right, my friends, I will get her into the bath. It's going to be a bit of a process because I don't want to hurt her hips, and she's a big dog, so I can't just lift her up. So we'll just ease her into the bath, get her front paws up, and I'll lift her bum up, and then we'll get going. All right, see you in a sec. Rightio, so the camera's set up. Come on, Bailey, up. And I'm going to try to convince her to put her paws up here. Up, up, up. Yes, good girl. Yes, yes, up. Good girl, good girl. Come on. Oh, not quite. So I'm just lifting her front paws in first. There we go. And then gently going to lift her back end from underneath and ease her in. That's it. It's nice and gentle, so we just want to be super careful. If you twist anything the wrong way, she'll just bite. Not because she's a mean doggy, but because I hurt her, and the only way she has to tell me that that bloody hurt is to bite me. So we want to be very careful. I groom quite a few senior dogs, and generally with the same problem, that incontinence issue. So I'm just going to take out some of these mats behind her ears real quick. Just with my mini, I'm just going to shave them out because we don't need to drag out anything more than we need to. Can't really find the skin there. There we go. Let's have a look. Oh, of course you turn right when I'm about to do it, you goose. So do want to be careful as this goes right down to the skin. So that's one big chunk of hunk. Very overdue to have this done. So these mats behind the ears just happen because it is a friction point. She is a swimmer, she loves to swim, so I'd say she's just going out, having a swim and a good time, and then not quite drying enough in there. The hair's all bunching together, and then it dries sort of in a clump. And then she's just got the friction of her ears rubbing back and forwards all the time, and it just gets worse and worse. Or just quite a lot on this side. I wonder... Alright, no trying to jump out of the bath on me, alright? Okie doke. Oh, there's a lot there, Missy. So I'm just going to kind of start it off underneath. She's quite stonky too. You're a stonky girl. Yes. Smelly, smelly baby. Okay, so you can see how thick that is. That's a lot. Just a thick, thick mat. Throw that in the bin. So the reason for just doing it now is because the hair won't dry once it's wet, and it'll just be a pain in the butt to deal with. So just take it off now. That's just a little one. A little bit. So her back end is quite a mess. Lots of urine sort of staining. It's very hard with these older dogs. They do need more regular grooming. Certainly more than this. Can you turn this way a little bit for me, honey? Can't quite see what we're doing. Come on. Don't be a silly banana now, we're nearly done. Sorry if you can't quite see what I'm doing, guys. There we go, another big old hunk. So you can see I've taken quite a bit out and gone a bit close there, but that's alright. But she is fluffy enough that that'll kind of be disguised. Alright. Put down my little clippers. I'm actually going to turn her around. Come this way, my love. Because you're going to see all that shedding come out of her. Back end might just be a bit more satisfying to watch from this side. Alright, let's turn the water on. So Mum said she's not really a fan of having a bath either. She likes to swim, but she just does not like to have a bath. So see how we go with that? She's going to go ahead and get her soaked all the way through. Sea hair is already willing to come out, so ready to turn around and do your other side. So bear in mind she hasn't really had a good soak yet. Oh, a good girl. So we will still let her soak for 5 minutes and then come back and go through everything again. Swap sides. Swap sides. There we go. How's that? Huh? You ready? Oh, Jesus, that scared me. Turn that off for a second because my drain is blocked. You blocked the drain. Yes, you did. No, there's no water in the sump. So basically what's happened is like the drain is blocked and the sump that pulls the water back in is also blocked. And also this water is really dirty. So what we're gonna do is let her soak now for 5 minutes so that de-shedding shampoo can do its thing. I'm going to empty out all this dirty water. So normally I would recycle it and do like a rinse and then a second shampoo. But with it being so dirty, I definitely don't want to be reusing it. For the second, we'd rather have her a bit cleaner. So I'm just going to get some of that moving. I'm going to try, come here, and move her all the way over to this side. There you go, stay there. Come on. So that I can lift this up. Oh. And then we can see all that hair. All that hair. So hopefully you guys can see what I'm on about. Have a look in there. Oop. So I'm just going to give that a clean out real quick. Ooh. And I obviously don't want a beautiful puppy here to fall in the hole. That's all hair. Oh, can I reach? Get rid of some of it so I don't block my drain up too much. Put that in the bin. There we go. Good girl. You're very patient. So that clears up that sump a little bit. And just fill it up again. Oh, sorry, honey. I'm just putting the plug in on the side that leads back into here so that all the dirty water on this side will actually go out. So I put some de-shedding shampoo in already, and we'll just get some of our everyday pink shampoo as well. Hopefully the clarifying shampoo that we've already used has broken down all that dirt and oil and greasy old skin. There, and that plug is leading out, so out through the drain. Bring our beautiful girl to the other side now. Come on, good girl, good girl. Sit down. Yeah, sit. Sit down for me? You're not going to sit down for me, are you? Alright. Let's get rid of all that dirty water. So we'll give her a rinse off now with some clean water. But again, that's all running out. It's not going into the sump. Just to rinse out the last of that dirty water. It's not a like complete rinse, it's just to get rid of some majority. Now we're going to swap over to our new wash water. Our new wash water. Hopefully it's not cold. Oh, you're a good girl. And so basically we're just going to fill her up with bubbles again and then let her soak in that. So see how it's bubbling again? Tells us that her coat's pretty clean now and that we're really getting down to the nitty gritty, cleaning it all of that hair really well. That hair is really moving now. You're so bubbly. Yes, you are. Yeah, you do that so beautifully. Alright guys, we are all soaked. So she's got lots of bubbles all over. The shampoo's doing its job. So we're going to leave her sit for 5 minutes. And when we come back, we'll use the shampoo again and push out the rest of whatever hair that we can manage to get moving. And then we'll rinse her off. We'll be back in 5. Rightio, we have soaked our little pudding. She's done beautifully, sitting so sweet. I don't think she's hardly even moved. So, just to show you guys, I've just turned the pressure up on that. That's why it's running like that. Okay, so I'm just going to give her face and eyes, oh goodness me, her face and eyes a wash. She's a little bit crusty here and it can be tender, so we're going to be gentle. Good girl. Same on this side. Good girl. So I could just like soak her with the hose, but it just feels mean with some dogs. Some dogs don't mind it, but then other dogs it just feels mean, so I don't do it. She's just an old girl, just chilling. It wouldn't feel right. What you got there? Huh? Little grubby bits. Oh, that is definitely stuck. Okay. We'll get that out with the comb later. Gonna have a little look in her little ears. Give them a scrub. Just the ear leather. She definitely has older ear leathers, so we're gonna be gentle. And on this side, they're a little bit dirty, but not too bad. Not too bad. Good girl. Hey, how's that feel? Is it nice? Is it nice? Is it so nice? I bet it is. Oh, you're welcome, sweetie poos. You're welcome. Alright, and I'm just going to get some wet wipes. And we'll do the inside of her ears. I just use water wipes. Stick my finger in a little bit. Not too much. Look at that. Ugh. Yuck. Find a new spot and we'll just do a second pass. So, I mean, I get a lot of comments about whether I do or don't clean ears. Generally, the ear is fairly self-cleaning, especially on younger dogs. I don't need anything to be shoved in there. So I don't do a lot of cleaning on my younger dogs. If I have a look in the ear and it's really not very dirty, there's no point in shoving anything in there, because all you're going to do is irritate the ear, and you could introduce bacteria or infection when you don't really need to. But then when you get a dog like this where it's super grubby inside, then you do want to get in there and give them a good clean, don't you? So I'm just putting it on my finger, following the natural shape of the ear, and giving my finger a little twirl about, getting all that gunk out. Ugh, young lady, what have you been doing? So we know that she likes to go swimming, so she probably gets a lot of water in there. Sorry. There we go. That's that. And that's generally a lot cleaner than it was. We don't want to irritate it any more than we have to. Here we go. And just like that, we've got a clean puppy. Alright, we are going to go in with our shampoo again and do a final wash and see how much of this hair we can get out of here. So we'll turn her around and stand her up. Good girl, good girl. I know. So much moving, shoving her around. you're not pulling. So if you are wondering, the hair does not drain into the water system. We've got a pit outside that the hair sort of gets caught in, and then the water flows on without the hair. So my hoses are quite long and they've got all this hair caught in there blocking the way. So I will have to do a little shuffling to try and get some of that out. If you can go that way, my darling. Stay there. Oh, a little bit further. A little bit further. There we go. You stay on that side. So, as you can see, it is all blocked up. And I'm very short and I can't really reach, but give it a go. Okay. So, it's very much blocked. Yeah, I know. Go away. I blocked the drain with all your floof. There we go. Yay! Sorry guys, we'll just fast forward through all of this. So as you can see, quite a bit more hair continued to come out in that second wash that we did. Perfect. Alright, so what we're going to do now is let her drip for a couple of minutes while I get the give my hands a wash first, because that was pretty gross, and then we'll get the blow dry going and give her a really big high velocity force dry. My goodness, I need some lunch. I'm hungry. Come this way. Good girl. So I'm just gonna get my little hat ready and my mask, and we'll be back in a sec. Okay, I have my fancy little hat on and my mask to protect my little lungs. This is a beekeeping hat, which I love. Alright guys, it's going to be pretty loud, so we might dampen the noise and put some music on, but here we go. Hasn't she done so well? Beautiful little monkey. Alright, we're going to come over to the table now. Over here. There we go. You ready to hop out? Now, I want you to go slow when you get out the bath, alright? I don't want you hurting your hips. Go on. Can you do it? You got this. Oh, good girl. Up on the table, please. Come on. I know. Front paws. Oh, oops, I hurt my head. Stay there. I know. Don't want to, honey. Stay. Come on. Oh. Okay. There we go. Let's raise you up a bit. You're on the towel. There we go. Good girl. Good girl. You're very sweet. Yes, you are. Alright, my darling. So now we're going to use the dryer again, but without that attachment. So, no attachment, and we're going to get her nice and dry. Sorry guys, so my battery ran out of power, but I didn't want to stop because she was happy in a standing position, so I wanted to, you want some water? Giving her a drink. She doesn't want it though. I just wanted to keep going and get her as dry as I could underneath while she was happy to be standing, so that I didn't have to sort of force her back into a standing position again until I had to. So she's nice and comfy there. So now we're going to go and dry her back. Oh my goodness. You have to excuse my coughing, guys. I did have, I was a bit sick in the last few weeks, and I'm only just, it's my second day back to work, so still recovering a little bit. All right, miss. Oh, you're sitting up again. Okay, so, what was I going to say? I forgot already. So what we've done is worked with her. So when you've got senior dogs and, you know, it's hard work. Come this way, my love. It's hard work for them to be standing up, and she's going to still have to do a lot of standing while I get her back and cleaned out and her sanitary areas and everything. It's best to just work with the direction that the dog wants you to work in. So she's happy to sit, we'll target this sort of area here. If she's lying down, we'll do the back. If she's standing up, we'll do this area. And just kind of keep her in her comfort zone. So wherever she sort of goes naturally. And then whatever we can't do, that's when we'll get her into the positions we need to at the end. So we're going to go ahead and get her dry on this side now. The other thing that I see a lot in the comments is like that I should have my table in the sort of the middle of the room so that I can walk around the table and not turn the dogs. That would be really ideal if the majority of the dogs that I groomed were really pleasant to groom and they just kind of stood still and behaved themselves. So the majority of the dogs that I groom are actually really aggressive dogs, and I use this wool here and the tethers there to offer myself a level of protection where I can secure the dog and they're safe, they can't get off the table. Hair on my mouth. Oh, thank you, my darling. Thank you. Oh, you're so sweet. So, yeah, the dog is tethered up against the wall and they can't fall off on that side, and it really reduces the bite risk for myself. So, given that that's the majority of the work that I do, I keep my table up against the wall. If I were in a more sort of high-class salon with only small dogs and they generally weren't aggressive, they were very good to groom, it'd be a different story. I would love to have my table in the middle of the room where I could just walk around, but that's not the case for me, so hopefully that explains why. Now we're going to crack on and get this side of our pupper dry. We do want to have her super, super dry. Once that the skin is dry and all of the hair is dry, the old dead hairs kind of just fly out on their own. So again, that's reducing the amount of brushing that we're having to do. So you know the dog's dry when the hair is warm to touch. So on this side she's still holding that heat. It means she's nice and dry, whereas here she's cold on this side, which tells me that she's still quite damp there underneath the top of the hair. So we're going to go through and get this side nice and dry. You want to go this way for me? Yeah, that's a good girl. All right, here we go. Enough of that. Let's see if we can get this out from under you. Good girl. There we go. Stay there. Sorry, I did realise partway through blow drying her that you guys couldn't see anything. Sorry about that. Okay, so we're going to use our anti-static detangling spray. Just get that kind of all over. I'm going to just start with the front because it's going to be the least amount of work for her, and she's reasonably happy to sit. Hopefully we got all the knots and tangles out from her ears earlier. Now her ears are still a little bit damp, and I will come back to those later, but as you saw while I was drying her, she didn't really enjoy it, so I'm not going to push too hard there. Take this mask off. Oh, it's full of hair. So for now, we're not really worried about de-shedding as such. We're just going to give her a brush and get out all those little tangles, keep everything tidy. She does drool quite a lot, so underneath here is a little bit, it's smelly. And you can definitely tell that she's been really damp under there, so that doesn't help, does it? Hey? So we've done a really good job at de-shedding her in the bath anyway, because there is really not much hair at all coming out of there, all things considered. Hey? So I'm just going to use my rake real quick. Now this can be a bit rough on the skin, so I don't want to use it too much, but we do want to just do a run through, pull out any loose hairs, which again there's really not a lot of in this area at least. So these guys hold a lot of shed in their arms, and a light back brush will pull out an incredible amount of tiny hairs. So I did it with the rake first, so that's pretty much just hair from her forelegs. Forelegs? Would you call them forelegs? Now I'm going to go through with my fine tooth comb. So Mum wants to keep these feathers on here without trimming them. I'm just going to see if I can I hold this up? Good girl. But there are some prickles in there, so we've got to give those a really good brush. Take care of any tangles. Good girl. Beautiful. Oh no, I'm sorry. You got lots of hairs in there. I'll get him out for you. Beautiful. And we are going to trim these little Grinchies. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you okay? Hold in there. So I'm just going to back brush all the floofs. Oh, who's a good girl? You're okay. Hold in there. Come on, don't fight it. Come on, I can't do it nicely. Oh. Okay, there you go. You're fine, see? Have this back now. You're okay. Come on. No. Come on, let me just finish. There you go. Alright. Missy, missy, missy. Don't knock everything off. Oh my goodness. Hey, you've got to behave yourself. You're knocking everything off. What are you doing that for? I just want to even it up a little bit. There we go. That's one tidy foot. Yes. I'm going to pick up my comb off the floor. Hey. Right. Trim the underside of this little paw pad. Good girl. Good girl. No. Come on. Good girl. You're fine. Promise. No, thank you. So Mum said she doesn't like having her nails clipped by Mum, but she does okay for the vet to do it. So we'll see how we go. Hey, we'll see how we go. What? What? Boop. Good girl. Good girl. Put those away. Put those away. Are you doing teethies? Hey, that's rude. That's very rude. Okay, so she didn't bite. She just gave me teethies. Excuse me, I don't like that. No, that's mean. That's very mean. Okay? This is mean. Can we not do that? You'll have to have a no-no mask. Okay? Okay? Alright. Put those away. We'll come back to those nails. You terror. You terror? Huh? You don't like having your nails trimmed? Well, it took too long, didn't I? No. 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 Put your, no. You put those teethies away. You hear? Good girl. No. No. Don't you do it. No. Don't you do it. No. No. There. There. Was that so bad? Hmm? Tap. No. 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 Alright, you stay there. Somebody's here. Hang on a sec, guys. Okay, so that was Mum. Here to pick her up, but obviously we're not anywhere near done. Which kind of sucks, but when there's so much shedding like that, that's just the way it is. It takes a long, long time. Alright, good girl. So I am now going to get her standing up. Use my trusty little belly band to help hold her weight. And keep her in that standing position. There we go. And because she's showing me that she likes to do a little snapperoo if she's not impressed with what's going down, we're going to just add an extra little tether here. Sorry. There we go. And keep her little head on that side of town while we go and get everything cleaned up. So there will be knots and tangles here, which will be just the dead hair hanging down, which this brush should pick up quite well. Grab my little rake. And just gently we're going to go over. There's really not a lot of hair left in here, which is awesome. Okay. That's that part done.
Love you.
Love you too.
Want to get the kids?
Okay, drive safe. Thank you. That was husband. He's off to go get the kids from school. So I'm just gently going to sort of back brush, which she does not appreciate, but get that hair out of there. So I'm going to be gentle here because there is tangles. We know there's tangles. There was a lot of shedded hair in this tail also, and a few mats. Hang on, yeah, you can't sit down, I'm sorry. It's very rude, I know. Okay, so what we want to do for this beauty is come in with a clipper and take out pretty much all of that. So what I'm going to do is shuffle you guys around to here so that I can get in behind there. So just going to use a 7. Hold a little tail up. So we're mostly targeting the inside of the leg, but we're reducing the amount of hair she's got on the outside as well. Kind of disguising it though. Do want to be gentle. She's obviously got lady bits in here. Okay, so we've taken a lot out and there's still quite a lot of hair here and definitely a lot of shedding in this hair. So now what we do is get our chunkers. And just take that right down. Give it another brush. And even though Mum wants to keep the feathers, we're going to shape these down just a little bit. Just to kind of finish the look off. Not too much. Now, for this tummy line. So not going too drastic, just really putting a better shape in there, more than anything. Just taking off those wispy dangly ends. Which looks a bazillion times better. Now I'm going to come in on the inside of her leg. Hopefully without getting nibbled on. So this will just help with keeping the area tidy. Sorry, my love. So I'm just going to carefully lift this up and gauge her sort of reaction. I'm not really getting that angle that I want, and she is fighting that, so I do need to be super careful. I know, I'm sorry, honey. Okay, so I've more sort of cleaned up the leg on the other side. And then I'll try and clean up inside this leg when I turn her around. While I have her in this position, I will tackle those nails, hopefully without getting nibbled on. Pop this on. Is that too big? It's pretty big. Is that pretty big? It'll do. It's just an extra line of defense. Leave it on. Leave it on. Come on. Leave it alone. Good girl. So I'm just pulling her back. Yes, those are tight. They're tight on purpose. Ta. Bring her foot back behind. No. So we already know she's going to snap at me. No. 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 Okay, that one's okay. Try and find her dew claw in all this hair. Good girl. Stop. Stop. No. Just relax. Come on. Stop. Stop. Just relax. Bug flew on my eye. Why have we got bugs in here? Stop. Stop. No, no, no. Good girl. Good job. Good job. Okay, that's that done. That booty is pretty good. Might just do one more quick tidy with the scissors now that that hair's sitting a bit more naturally. So we do still want to trim around her actual booty hole, which I'm going to do from this side. Just because I can reach a bit better there. That's the first side done. Leave it on, my love. I'll take it off in just a second. You want that off? Come here. There you go. Alright, now we're going to turn you around. Okay, and you go behave yourself for me. Over here. Don't jump off now. Oh, I do need to work a bit quicker because Mum is ready to go. So, grab my brush. Hopefully you guys can see what we're doing here. There we go. tricky. Don't mind my big head. So start with that tummy line. I'm gonna get this booty done. Okay, come this way a little bit. So you can probably see a little bit better in there now from this angle. So we've done the same on that side, that's all shaved right back there, but as you can see it's sort of covered. And I'm just going to come through here. I'm going to take out the underside of the tail just to try and thin it up a little bit without it looking bad from a normal view. Get rid of some of that hair. And we're just going to take those chunky scissors. Oh my goodness. Should be careful what I'm doing. Looking pretty good. So always look, that is matting, that's usually caused by urine staining. Okay, now the parts that she does not like. Where'd my scissors go? Alright, you behave yourself now. You gonna be a good girl for me? She's like, no, not really. which is always fun. Okay. Tackle that front foot, see if she'll behave herself for me. So I'm just going to put, oh, sorry my darling, put this up here.
Hi, Mom.
Hey babe, how's
Yeah.
school?
Good. Can I come in?
No, I've got a doggy here and I'd rather just get her grooming finished now.
Can I watch you?
No, because her mum's going to be here in a minute and I want you to go inside and unpack your school bag.
Okay.
Okay? But I'll come see you when I'm finished.
Okay.
Alright?
I felt a bit sick at school today.
Did ya? What happened?
I was sitting on a chair
Mm-hmm.
and it was very hot.
Yeah, it was a pretty hot day today.
And then I got burned out on this chair outside.
Mm-hmm. Was this at lunchtime, was it?
And
Yeah.
I didn't have anything else to eat. And I was starving.
Did you not? You packed lunch today. You had enough lunch.
And then
You just had a big day, did you?
and then I felt sick.
Well, you didn't sleep very well last night.
I did.
Huh?
I had not a good sleep last
No, you didn't have a good sleep last night.
and there's a towel on the floor.
Yeah, no, I dropped a towel. Oh, you did Harmony Day today. How was it? Did you enjoy it?
Not really all of it.
Not all of it? That's okay.
Baby.
One that doesn't like having its feet touched, and I'm touching her feet.
Oh. Hello. Is it a dog?
Mm-hmm.
She looks a dog.
She's pretty cute.
Does she bite?
I don't know. So you're not to come near, right?
I won't. And I can't touch it.
No, please don't hug the dogs.
I'm standing right here. Is it good?
Mm-hmm. Back up a little bit.
What's wrong with her lips?
Her lips? No, she's an older dog, so they're a bit saggy.
Oh.
Back up.
You can come in, but stand right here. The dog is big, and it's a girl. But I think she bites.
No pats for the dog, please.
And do not go near her. We don't know if she pats or not.
Oh.
Are you going to use the golden retriever?
It is a golden retriever.
What's a golden retriever?
Uh-uh.
Getting good at these. What's a golden retriever, Mum?
This dog is a golden retriever.
Oh, I never knew that.
It's what breed.
She has weird-looking lips now.
I had a bit of a trash day.
You had a trash day too. I think you guys are just all exhausted from being sick.
And
No, no.
I felt sick at school today. Like
You
I
didn't.
did.
You probably didn't.
I was sitting on a seat boiling hot.
Yeah, you
And I
probably.
felt like I was gonna
Did you
puke.
drink any water?
Yes, and I felt like I was gonna puke.
You most
And my
definitely
throat
dehydrated.
and my eyes.
Huh?
And my eyes were hurt.
Thank you.
Yeah, you probably looked at.
Come on. Give me this. Good girl.
Okay.
No bites. Alright. Just relax now.
You were hot. That's what. It was.
You okay?
Alright, Jordan. Hey, come on, Bailey.
You okay?
She doesn't like having her nails done.
You know about the balloons and stuff?
No, I don't know about the balloons.
The balloons are up there.
Oh yeah, I do know about those balloons.
I never knew that.
Did anybody learn anything cool today?
Yeah.
What'd you learn?
We,
No.
we
back up.
paint-
No,
we-
she's already snapped at me once.
We painted.
No pats for the dog.
Mom, can I talk now?
Yes, you can talk now. There
so
we go.
We painted some silhouettes at school.
You painted silhouettes.
Uh-huh.
Nice. Was that fun?
And I won the competition for it.
You won a competition?
Uh-huh.
Did you
It's
have...
not a competition.
Well, we made it a competition. So me and Mia decided our one was a competition.
Oh, you had a competition with your
and then
friends.
the teacher said that I won my one.
Nice.
And then we put them together and hang them up.
Awesome.
And I should talk about my flower.
And you did a shared talk too.
Mhm.
That's Mummy's flower.
It's mine.
Oh, it's yours now, is it?
What'd you say?
I said that I like it and I cuddle with it in my bed.
Careful, please.
What is that?
All right. that is it. We are done skis.
Are you pretending you're doing a video?
I am doing a video.
Oh. Wait, is it on, Mum?
Yep, it's recording.
Oh.
Alright, I'm just going to blow dry the table down real quick.
And here you can see the cute little dog. But it's a big dog for now.
Oh, you're going to do some commentary for me, are you?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I want to show them my big flower. And I told everybody on YouTube that I will show my friends.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah!
No, Abby, we're not doing that in the salon. My mummy's got a dog, thank you.
You can.
Hey,
Yes,
off you go. Now, I already told you that you're not to go near the doggies.
I sit right here, Mum, then.
Yes, you can sit right there.
Why is there hair everywhere?
There's always hair everywhere.
I never seen your mom's full of hair. And guess what, guys? My mom has hair all over her now.
So I've just put some pink musk on to make her smell pretty. Make her coat nice and glossy.
She smells good now.
She does smell pretty good.
Has she been in the bath?
Yeah, she's had a bath. Had
And
a
if
big
you-
bath.
And if you look up there, there's some balloons.
I'm just going to blow dry this one spot because it's still just a bit damp. There's a cowlick kind of thing there.
Can I put this icy cold in the freezer for me?
Yeah.
And I'll put one in for Dad and the other guys. I'll get some.
Okay.
And do you want one?
No, I'm good, thanks. That's it. We're all done. So I don't know if you remember at the start, she obviously had all that hair that was just coming out in clumps and handfuls. So now she is sitting very beautifully.
And by the way, like and subscribe.
Oh, Abby says like and subscribe.
Oh, that dog is so cute.
Back up, please, Mischief Maker.
Okay.
All right, let's have a look
And
before
I
I
love
let her sit down. She's definitely ready to sit down. So we've got that clean belly line. We kept the front feathers, which Mum likes. De-shedded out that chest area. Tidied up the foot floofs.
Can they see my face?
Hang on a second.
Oh, she wants to shake.
She does want to shake. That back end is nice and clean. Much easier for giving a quick tidy up.
Can they see me?
Hang on a second, my love, because I've just spotted a little part that I'm not a fan of.
You're a fan of washing
There we
dogs,
go.
Mum.
I am a fan of washing dogs. Alright, that is our finished beautiful girl.
Mhm.
Give us a thumbs up for Bailey. And little Abby here has a message. What do you got to say?
Like and subscribe, everybody.
Alright guys, that's me, Kylie the Groomer, all done on this groom. I hope wherever you are, you're having a fantastic time of day. It's Friday here, so I have one more doggy to go and then I'm going to have my weekend.
And she looks different too because she coloured her hair.
Purple. Alright. Alright guys, have a lovely weekend. We look forward to seeing you again soon.
See my flower.
Bye.